Sawadee Kop. Welcome to Break Time with Monte. Today's story, Vests Go Back to Orange. Forget those green vests. The familiar orange vests worn by motorcycle taxi drivers will remain. It was decided yesterday, but a luminous green strip will be added. They will be distributed free to registered drivers. Back to orange with a little green. The color of new vests issued to licensed drivers of motorcycles, taxi, operating on Bangkok streets will continue to be orange, as recommended by Land Transport Department Director General Adsathai Ratanadilok na Phuket. Major General Apparat Kunsompong, the 1st Division Commander, who is responsible for regulating motorcycle taxi services, on Sunday said all licensed orange vests issued under the Bangkok Metropolitan Administration System would be scrapped and replaced by new ones issued by the Land Transport Department, and they would be in luminous green. Mr. Adsathai on Monday morning took samples of new vests in orange and green for Major General Apparat to see. Both colors were used internationally. They decided to remain with the old color, luminous orange. Major General Apparat said they made this decision because Mr. Adsathai said orange is a more familiar and more suitable color. All old vests issued by City Hall would be canceled and replaced by new ones issued by the Land Transport Department, he said. The new vest will have a slot to insert an identification card, a number, the name of the district and zone in which the motorcycle taxi operates. There will also be a luminous green strip on the front and back of the vest. Major General Apparat said the National Council for Peace and Order, NCPO, will regulate motorcycle taxi services to get rid of the practice of giving bribes to police and payments made to influential persons to secure a spot. Not all motorcycle taxi drivers are happy with the plan. A motorcycle taxi driver at a station in the Ekamai area said they were already more than enough drivers. His station alone has 25 drivers. Where will they be stationed once they are registered, he said. Other drivers were receptive to the plan, however. A motorcycle taxi driver based in the Thong Lor area, who also asked not to be named, said a cleanup of the motorcycle taxi business was long overdue. The NCPO's plan is likely to work, he said. Only unregistered drivers rely on the mafia for protection, he said. If everyone is legally registered under the new system, no drivers will need to look for such protection, he said. A second driver, who pays a 200 baht protection fee each month, said the mafia would only help with trivial issues like fines for traffic violations. But they disappear when we get into trouble with the police over accidents, he said. City orange vests on way out. Now this is from yesterday's story. The orange vests worn by motorcycle taxi drivers will soon disappear from the city. The military plans to scrap all licensed vests under the City Hall's registration system. They will replace it with a free motorcycle taxi registration system using a vest of a single color, luminous green. The move comes after the Junta began a drive to register motorcycle drivers last month. The National Council for Peace and Order, NCPO, wants to regulate motorcycle taxi services and curb the problem of illegal motorcycle taxi drivers, said the 1st Division Commander, Major General Aparat Kungsampong. Previously, each licensed motorcycle taxi driver's vest could be sold for hundreds of thousands of baht. Such an illegal system was blamed for causing drivers to charge their passengers excessive rates. NCPO's peacekeeping task force had then decided to cancel all existing licensed vests and replace them with the new luminous green vest bearing the Land Transport Department's logo. The current orange-colored vest bears the Bangkok Metropolitan Administration's BMA logo. Under the BMA's taxi motorcycle registration system, only a limited number of licensed vests were issued, which was seen as a key factor, causing the licensed vest to be priced so high, said Major General Aparat. From now on, all old licensed vests will be canceled. The motorcycle taxi driver registration system will then be free of charge, and there will no longer be a limit on the number of licensed motorcycle taxi drivers, he said. Anyone can become a motorcycle taxi driver, and all one is required to do is apply for a license with the Land Transport Department. Asked whether the lifting of the limit on the number of licensed motorcycle taxi drivers and the free registration process would lead to an oversupply of drivers, Major General Aparat said the market mechanism would run its course. He said he didn't expect to see a far larger number of people flocking to register as motorcycle taxi drivers, as they would have to consider whether they could compete with current motorcycle taxi drivers and still make a living. Asked whether customers would confuse the green vests with Army's green color, Major General Aparat said the vest would be luminous light green, not the dark green used by the military. The luminous colors, especially green, conform with international standards for traffic safety, which recommend the use of bright and luminous colors to improve visibility, he said. Now, today's vocabulary. Apply. Apply. Bangkok Metropolitan Administration, BMA. Bangkok Metropolitan Administration, BMA. Bear. Bear. City Hall. City Hall. Commander. Commander. Compete. Compete. Conform. Conform. Confuse. Confuse. Consider. Consider. Curb. Curb. Current. Current. Disappear. Disappear. Drive. Drive. Excessive. Excessive. Existing. Existing. Factor. Factor. Flock. Flock. Illegal. illegal, improve, improve, issue, issue, junta, junta, key, key, licensed, licensed, lift, lift, limit, limit, limited, limited, logo, logo, luminous, luminous, make a living, make a living, market mechanism, market mechanism, National Council for Peace and Order, NCPO, National Council for Peace and Order, NCPO, order, order, oversupply, oversupply, process, process, rate, rate, recommend, recommend, registration, registration, regulate, regulate, replace, replace, run its course, run its course, scrap, scrap, standard, standard, task force, task force, vest, vest, visibility, visibility. That's today's story and vocabulary. Have a great day. I'll see you next time here on Break Time with Monte.